Good evening from the Eagles Nest at Eau Claire Memorial High School. Zaleski Sports presents non-conference girls high school basketball. Tonight, it's the La Crosse Logan Rangers and the Eau Claire Memorial Old Ames. Hello, everybody. I'm Bob Bradovich, joined courtside here at Memorial High School by Dave Sparger, former Memorial coach and former Wisconsin Badger at Sparks. We saw the Old Ames Tuesday night get a win at Eau Claire North, crosstown battle. A little bit of a grinder for Memorial, but they found ways to win. And they also did what we've seen out of Memorial all year long, and that's use their depth and get balanced scoring.
Well, you hit it right on the head. It was a tough one over there at the doghouse, but bottom line, they found a way to win it. Had a chance to talk to Coach Fanning the next day, and he just wasn't happy with the way they shot the basketball. They were 1 of 13 from the arc and only 50% from the free throw line. So really, if you look back at that game, if they shoot it all what they're capable of shooting, it's probably about a 14, 15-point victory for them. But again, looking back, it's a win, right? They got it taken care of. And you're right, you talk about that Memorial bench. Coach Fanning uses 10 players consistently, subbing in early and often to keep them fresh for the whole game.
And depth will be something we monitor tonight because the Old Ames are healthy coming into this one. The Logan Rangers, though, 2 players that are injured and will not play, so their rotation, they're probably going to only be playing a couple players deep off the bench. This according to what head coach Abby Warren told me earlier this afternoon. So Logan comes here with an overall record of 2-4. The Ames are 6-1, just one common opponent, that being Holman. Eau Claire Memorial started its season with a win, a fairly close one down at Holman, but those Vikings then beat Logan by double digits. You don't want to get into that whole comparative scoring thing because that doesn't always tell you exactly what's going to happen in a matchup like this, but I think it does give you an idea of Logan just not at the same point that Memorial is in terms of the program this year.
Yeah, you would expect a little bit of that, right? We're coming off of Logan, who was 4-8 and 8-17 overall from last year, so they were still trying to build from last year to show some improvement. The Old Ames had a successful season, were able to carry over a lot of players from that team, so they were obviously coming into this with extremely high hopes as they were 11-3 in the BRC and 19-7 overall last year. So again, you mentioned it, 2 different programs coming from 2 different spots, so we'll see what happens tonight.
Today's pregame show is brought to you by Asher Exteriors. Call Asher's for your free no-obligation estimate at 888-GO-ASHER or visit GoAsher.com. That is GoAsher.com. Get off the ladder and get gutter helmet with Asher Lasting Exteriors. Trust the experts on your most valuable asset, your home. Give them a call today at 888-GO-ASHER. Sparks, when you talked to Coach Fanning earlier this week, did you get a sense of what he wants to see out of his group tonight?
Well, he kind of had a tough time shaking off that Tuesday game, and we really didn't get into tonight's. But I'm sure, right, it's going to go back to the basic things. Can they shoot it well from the perimeter? Can they control things inside and just take care of the basketball? That's when the Old Ames are successful, right? They shoot it well, and they don't turn the ball over. So, again, I'm sure that's exactly what he's looking for tonight.
One of the things I want to pay attention to is, if you're Memorial, it's easy to get up for a game against North. You got a packed gym up at the doghouse on Tuesday. You had the band playing. I mean, it was a fun atmosphere for girls high school basketball. Even though we got the Memorial band here tonight, it's a little bit different because, one, the Memorial boys have a big game tonight at River Falls. Memorial boys hockey also has a home game tonight. So the Memorial crowd is kind of getting split 3 different directions. So it'll be interesting to see how the Ames generate their own enthusiasm tonight.
Yeah, you're right. It's going to have to come within, right? A lot of the players on the bench, the staff, everybody's going to have to make sure everybody's up for this one tonight. And I think you're right. The band is here. That always adds that little extra energy to the gym, and I think that's a great thing for them tonight.
And it's one of those things, a lot of coaches say that, hey, we want to play against the game, not necessarily against our opponent. So we need to take care of certain things, limit the turnovers, get good shots, play tough defense, all that sort of thing. The Memorial Band, we'll turn it over to them right now for the playing of our national anthem. All right, getting set for girls high school basketball. Old Abe's in the home white jerseys with the purple numerals and the purple trim. Across Logan, we're the road reds with the white numerals, the white and gray trim. Jumping center, Ashlyn Schroeder of the Abes. Control the tip. Lydia Palmier. Left side, Rhea Shaw right to the bucket for two.
Shaw taking off where she played Tuesday. She scored a ton and did a great job Tuesday. She just picked up right where she left off.
Abe's applying backcourt pressure. This is Aaliyah Hamilton, gets it up to Sharp. They go inside. Sprain, now the kick out to Paulo. And she throws it away. Was trying to get it into the corner to Liberty Sprain. But the turnover gives it back to the Apes.
Good job of the old Apes giving the help defense there. Every time they penetrated, they got the extra help. Kind of made them force that throw away.
Shaw over to Raina Welsh. Near side now, Jordan Peed. They run the weave. Schroeder, the dump down, it went through the hands and went right to Peed. Palmier, three-pointer, rims out. Welsh, offensive rebound, bucket, and the foul.
Raina Welsh doing a great job again, getting to that weak side board, getting it going up strong.
Raina Welsh this season averaging 13.4 points per game, but 21.9 rebounds to game. She has been an absolute force on the boards.
Yeah, a little bit of foul trouble on Tuesday against North, so she wasn't able to put up the big numbers like she has, but again, just a force inside.
Here's Sharp, guarded by Shaw. Kick out to Paulo. Right side, Viandin. Now Hamilton. Back to Paulo. Operating on Schroeder. Viandin goes inside. Sprain got deep. Didn't get a great shot off. Shaw going all the way to the hoop.
Yeah, if Logan's not going to stop the basketball, she took it all the way. They kind of split and thought she was going to pass. Good job by her.
I thought she was going to go to Welsh, but that it just opened up for her down the lane. A quick 6-0 start for Eau Claire Memorial. Hamilton into the front court. Loops it to Viandin. Operating against Welsh, trying to clear some space.
That'll be a 3-second call. She got stuck there in the lane.
So another turnover on the Rangers. Memorial will get it back, leading by 6.
Well, that old Abe defense is forcing Logan just to start their offense so far out, trying to use their penetration. But again, the good job of the old Abes of sealing and recovering.
Palmier to Welsh. Back to Palmier. Puts up the shot, gets fouled.
Good penetration, good lefty on that left side.
And so often, Sparks, when you get a lefty out there, there aren't that many of them. And you don't overplay their strong hand.
Yeah, you forget, don't you? You just assume you're the right-handed, so all of a sudden she puts it on the floor going left. She gets to use her left hand up there, and she got fouled to get it.
One of those little things you can sometimes get in a scouting report. But, yeah, Palmier, we've seen her a couple times this year using that to her advantage.
Yeah, she had a really nice game Tuesday night over at North.
1 of 2 from the free throw line. Schroeder going after that rebound. It's out of bounds. Abe's will make their first substitution. Meredith Adams, 5'11 junior, comes in for Raina Welsh. We got a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Now is your chance to join the team at Blue Northern. Hiring for drivers in Eau Claire and Sparta. Apply online today. BlueNorthernDistributing.com. Olympic Flame Restaurant in Eau Claire since 1980. Uncle Lapros brought homemade family recipes from Greece, and the tradition continues today at Olympic Flame Restaurant. Eau Claire's best-kept secret is Olympic Flame Greek Restaurant on London Road. The Rural Virtual Academy is an online tuition-free public school serving students pre-K through high school right here in Wisconsin. The RVA strives to offer families the tools and resources needed to provide a strong academic foundation for each child with the flexibility to learn on their own schedule and at their own pace, even host hundreds of free events around the state to foster friendships among the students. For more information, visit ruralvirtual.org. Rangers get it into the front court and they'll set up their offense. Aaliyah Hamilton up top gets it off to Sharp. Hamilton, the leading scorer for the Rangers this season, just under 14.5 points per game.
And already the Old Abes will use 3 different people to try to guard her, so they're going to switch it up and take turns trying to prevent her from getting to those 14, 15 points tonight.
They whistle a foul on Schroeder. A little bit of a hand check going on. Cora Graham now checks in for Ashlyn Schroeder. Hamilton to throw it in right in front of the Abe's bench. Cross-court pass nearly knocked away. But the Rangers recover. Hamilton now guarded by Jordan Peed. We get it to DePaulo. Knocked away momentarily, then a held ball, possession arrow point in the way of the Rangers. And Sparks, you said it earlier, that Abe's pressure is making it really difficult for the Rangers to run their offense.
Yeah, they're just pushed so far out, and it's forcing them to put the ball on the floor. And when they do, that's when the Old Abes are able to try to sneak over and either double team or see if they can get that steal.
Hamilton gets it into Sprain. Back to Hamilton. Thought about the 3. A couple crossover dribbles. Then the handoff to Viandin. Now she's hassled by Peed. Hamilton will loop it far side to Paulo. Driving baseline on Palmier. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Lydia Palmier. Olivia Cooper now in for the Abes. So 3 reserves have already seen time for Memorial just a few minutes into this one.
Yeah, we just passed the 3-minute mark going in.
And a steal by Shaw. Abes nearly turn it away, but they get it back. Here's Palmier.
And
bucket and the foul.
Lydia Palmier going up strong with the left hand. Gets hammered and she gets it to go.
It's a 9-0 start for the Abes. And they'll check in Cora Graham for Rhea Shaw. Lydia Mason now checking in for the Logan Rangers. She'll replace Greta Viandin. Lydia Palmier at the line. Palmier averaging just under 10 points per game. Completes the traditional 3-point play.
Raina Welsh back in.
So, yeah, the Abes have gone 4 deep off their bench. And I think it's just a matter of time. We'll probably see Kayla Beglinger probably be the next person in. Ball knocked away. Peed has it.
Good decision by Peed to hold it up.
Cooper inside. Welsh goes up, gets it blocked by Sharp. Nice help side defense by Kaylee Sharp.
Well, you notice right away, even though the Old Abes went to the bench, nothing changes on the defensive end. They're all so tenacious and do such a nice job. And right there, they had that steal for the turnover.
They get Peed open, but she didn't keep the pivot foot down as she went up and down. So traveling on the Abes.
That was close. I thought she might have kept it down, but.
Again, backcourt pressure, problems to get it in. They do to Sprain. Now quickly into the front court, they go to Mason. Hamilton well behind the arc to DePaulo.
Yeah, I don't even think Hamilton's gotten a shot off yet tonight. Again, the Old Abes know that that's their leading scorer.
Reach and foul called on Lydia Palmier. That'll be the second foul on the Old Abes. Two of the starters back in, Ashlyn Schroeder and Rael Shaw.
Jordan Peed gets her first break of the night.
Again, just such an advantage for Coach Fanning that he can mix and match. And like you said, Sparks, nothing really changes, either offensively or defensively.
Well, that's what's so impressive in that North game is all of a sudden who stepped up offensively. You know, Shaw and Palmier all of a sudden had to score against North, and they did. And when Welsh and Pete couldn't get the ball to go down for them or foul trouble or whatever the case was. But, yeah, those two all of a sudden found the hoop. So, again, many options on the offensive end.
Good take in traffic there by Liberty Sprain. Didn't get the shot to drop, but she'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Foul goes on Raina Welsh. That is her first. Emerson Harsey in now for Logan as Hamilton will get a rest. And I'm going to guess that's going to be a short rest. And the Rangers on the board. Greta Vianden is in. Sprain will check out. Ames basketball leading by 9. Early stages, first half. Shot to Schroeder. In trouble in the lane. Wanted to go up and under. It winds up in the hands of Welsh, who can't quite finish. She got herself stuck a little bit too far under the bucket.
Yeah, she did. She had her eyes up, though, to catch that one. Kind of an errant shot. But unfortunately, like you said, she got just a little too deep. Couldn't get back to the hoop. And you can see right there, it's over and back. You see that, again, that tenacious defense out high.
Yeah, they just pushed the two guards way up high, and then it was Harsey trying to get the ball to the middle of the court, and in doing so, she crossed the half-court line. So another turnover on the Rangers. Cooper in the lane, kick out to Shaw. Floater, no. Shaw gets her own rebound. She gets tied up there. And the held ball will keep it with Memorial. Lydia Mason doing a good job underneath for the Rangers. Schroeder to throw it in. Bounce pass inside. They wanted to get it to
Graham, I think, right?
Graham, yep.
And foul called inside. That'll be their fourth team foul.
Lydia Mason picks up the foul, and here comes Leah Hamilton back in.
Rangers have done a better job the last few minutes defensively now. They kind of slowed the Old Abes down a little bit here. They've been stuck on 10 for a little bit.
Shaw to Cooper. She'll launch from behind the arc,
there
and
it
it's
is.
Good.
Well, the Old A's have been looking for that. Olivia Cooper is their three-point specialist, and tonight she finally gets one to go down for her.
She's had several good looks, and the ball just hasn't dropped. But, you know, when you're a shooter, you just got to keep letting it fly.
Yeah, shoot to get hot. It's absolutely.
Hamilton on the drive. Now Vianden. Back to Hamilton. She'll try from distance. It's no good. Rebound Welsh.
Good strong board. Went up and got that one.
Cooper into the front court. Back inside. Raina Welsh.
Nice move inside.
Got it.
Nice, tough move inside. Good job by Cooper. Looking in, giving her the quick feed.
And a nice soft touch by Raina Welsh. 14-point lead for the Abes. Harsey gets it across. Nearly took a step. A cross-court pass that almost went awry. And they're going to get the held ball.
Yeah,
Possession arrow pointing the way of the Rangers. So Aurora Woodford, one of the players back in now for the Abes. Palmier back in as well, along with Meredith Adams.
Subbing for a hockey game.
Yeah.
Coach Fanning just brings in a new 5.
Yep.
Just throw them out there.
Here's DePaulo. Back to Hamilton. Now DePaulo works her way inside. Good take to the hoop, and she'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, that was a good, nice pick and roll. That's the best look that the Rangers have had tonight on that side. Nice job with that pick and roll.
Earl Woodford picks up the foul. That is her first, and it's the fourth on the Old A's. Kaya DePaulo, second leading scorer for the Rangers this season, comes in averaging 10.5 points per game. Two a two from the stripe. Abe's by 12, and they've got the basketball. Jordan Peed with it. To Cooper. She'll try another three-pointer. That rims out. Hamilton, the rebound, taken away by Adams. They're going to get the foul on the Rangers.
Yeah, Meredith Adams did a good job getting that rebound right there.
Now here's Kayla Beglinger into the game for the A's. So now everybody in uniform has played.
And we're not surprised. That's just exactly what he does.
That's just how it goes. And And again, boy, that's a good way to keep morale on the team up when everybody plays.
Absolutely.
Everybody's got to roll.
Everybody's working hard. Everybody's practicing hard because you know you're going to get minutes.
Reverse layup. Oh, that
was a pretty drive.
Came very close, but yeah, nice move by Palmier along the baseline. Rangers looking to cut into this double-digit lead. Sprain with it. Now DePaulo. Sharp back to DePaulo. DePaulo's got a little bit of a size advantage on Palmier. DePaulo keeps the dribble alive, and then we got a whistle and a foul, and it's going to go on Aurora Woodford of the A's.
She didn't get she didn't notice that screen was set there. When one of her teammates got to yell out that screen's there, and so she kind of bumped her hard, went down. They're going to get her for her second foul.
Cora Graham back in for the A's. Sprain trying to get it in. She does to Viandin. DePaulo on the drive. Nice crossover dribble. Mason drops in the mid-range shot.
Yeah, good drive and dish right there. Got into the paint. Teammate sitting there at the elbow wide open. Gave it up.
Jordan Peed for three.
Oh, pretty shot from the corner.
A's have splashed in a couple three-pointers tonight. They've already outdone.
They've already doubled Tuesday.
Their shooting of what they had on Tuesday. We've got a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here to tell you about Markwart Motors, your local Buick and GMC dealer, has the area's largest pre-owned and new vehicle inventory with new arrivals daily. View the inventory at markwartmotors.com or stop in to talk to a friendly, salaried sales consultant. Play It Again Sports in Eau Claire is your go-to for buying, selling, and trading your new and secondhand sports equipment and apparel. Sharing our love for sports and your bank account, that is Play It Again Sports, East Hamilton Avenue in Eau Claire. Eau Claire Memorial leading Lacrosse Logan by a score of 18-5. Abe's took that early lead, started the game on a 10-0 run. And Logan is trying to chip away a little bit, but Abe's depth is on display tonight.
Yeah, you just see that depth on the defensive end. It's just constant pressure.
And that's going to be the biggest challenge for Logan and Abby Warren and her staff of trying to say, look, when you're getting defense like that playing against you, you got to start looking for maybe some backdoor cuts, be strong with the ball, all those kind of basic things. You know, this is a Logan team that comes in averaging just under 44 points a game. So they're capable, but there's a turnover right there on some full court pressure by the A's. Good hustle by DePaulo to break that one up, otherwise it's a layup.
Right.
Yeah.
So good job by her of getting back there even after the turnover to play good defense.
Beglinger to throw it in for the A's, who lead by 13. Wanted to get it to Shaw, but off the foot of one of the Rangers. And wide open, Jordan Bede.
Really nice out-of-bounds play right there. And Caleb Englinger, be patient, found her. Easy too.
And a steal by Bede.
Oh, good job by Bede.
Gets it inside to Cora Graham, who'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Great steal by Bede right there. What an athlete. And then finds Graham. Graham taking her time. She caught that, was able to just be patient, pivot, go up and draw the foul.
And a nice job by Bede as she was falling out of bounds to take a look and realize, okay, I got a teammate who's right there in the lane. Cora Graham, a 5'9" sophomore who averages just under 5 points per game. Pretty talented sophomore class for the Abes with Shaw, Palmier, Graham. Here's Welsh, the junior. Couldn't quite finish in the lane. 16-point lead for the Old Abes. DePaulo guarded by Bede. Mason now. Clears to Harsey. She'll back it out. DePaulo guarded closely by Jordan Bede. Sprain with it. Now DePaulo trying to get into the lane. Sharp had a look from distance, decided not to shoot it. Mason now trying to probe. And back out to Sprain. Open look. Emma Harsey. No good.
Good job by the Rangers, though. A little drive and dish.
Shaw on the push. A touch pass by Beglinger.
Boy, that would, yeah.
That's a great idea.
Oh, absolutely. If she'd have been able to control that pass and then get it out there, that would have been a beauty.
So Welsh checks out. Schroeder back in. Harsey gets it into the front
Double
court.
team right after the timeline.
Trying to get it away, and it somehow winds up in the hands of DePaulo, who's being just absolutely hassled by Schroeder. Now Sharp. Near steal, Schroeder. DePaulo gets it back. Here's Sharp. Oh, the cross-court pass. Shaw thought about going to get it. And then on the turnover, it's Eau Claire Memorial basketball. I think we're seeing that, let's try this again, cumulative effect of the pressure. You know, they're able to withstand that push, and then one of the simpler passes they make goes out of bounds. And that's just, again, it starts wearing on you mentally.
Yeah, it wears on you. If it takes you 30 to 40 seconds to move the basketball and try to get a shot, eventually you're going to have an issue where you're going to turn it over or not get a good look.
Graham to Adams. They're going to wave it off. Took one extra step. Had the right idea.
Real good look, yeah. She caught it and took 2 steps. Fanny's kind of questioning, you know, does she have to put that down or, you know.
Again, Aves
good
with
look,
that full court pressure. Leading by 16, just over 8 minutes to go.
Here comes that double team. There's the
and
steal.
There's the steal. Adams is going to get a layup.
She'll take that one. Oh, we got a Ranger down.
Down on the court, Emerson Harsey, the sophomore. And she's in some pain right there. 8:09 to go. Eau Claire Memorial leading 23-5. We'll step away and be back with more right here on Zaleski Sports.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
I think there are a lot of benefits to schooling our children from home. We get to spend a lot of time with them, and there are eureka moments like seeing them walk for the first time, or they figure something out and they're so excited about it.
The RVA really does work with each family to individualize each child's education to help them really succeed.
this is like the best thing in Wisconsin in terms of school.
For us, the RVA was our first and best choice of schools to choose.
We love the RVA.
Today's game is brought to you by Toyson Ford. Stop in at Toyson Ford to pick out your new ride. Come see why all your friends and neighbors say you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford. An SC Swiderski apartment or home is certain to be where you want to live, work, and play throughout the Chippewa Valley. No matter.
Back here at the Eagles' nest, Emerson Harsey was the injured lacrosse Logan player who was assisted off the court, not putting any weight on her right leg. We certainly wish her the best. He was kind of behind the play after that Eau Claire Memorial steal and layup. Abe's poke another pass away. Here comes Paul Meir. Nice bounce pass to Schroeder, who had that one rim out.
What a great look, a nice bounce pass over there.
So the Rangers already down a couple players in the rotation. Now have a third player injured. Abe's knock another one away. Havas backing in. Jordan Peed for three.
In and
rims out.
Good look.
Good rebound by Olivia Sake, the junior. She wears number 21. She's the player in the game. Adams with the block. Paul Meir on the push. Schroeder gets it out to Graham. On the pass, they're going to get the foul on Logan. So, boy, a challenge for Logan coming in here with two players that are in the rotation unable to play because they've injured. Now you learn, you know, one of your two reserves that you were counting on, she's out with an injury. So it's just it's starting to add up.
Yeah, it's getting
for
tough
the Rangers.
right now. Tough.
At the line is Cora Graham. 5'9" sophomore, averaging 4.9 points per game. Gets the hometown roll on that first one. She's got 2 points on the game. Long rebound tracked down by Liberty Sprain. Gets it off to Aaliyah Hamilton. Near side, here's Sake. Back to Sprain. Palmier putting some tough defense on. Hamilton picks up the dribble. Clears to Sake. Far side they go, Vianden. Here's Sprain. Sake, near side, Vianden. Baseline jumper, rims out. Palmier the rebound. Abe's on the run. Pass to Cora Graham
Good
off
luck.
the glass for 2 more.
Palmier with great job, left-handed pass to the weak side. Great look down the floor.
Abe's lead by 21. Nearly had another turnover. Hamilton thought about that three. Now she'll let it fly, and that's good.
Ooh, pretty shot from deep.
Abe's come right back. Palmier to Peed. She got too far underneath. Abe's poke it away. Peed on the steal. It's now in the hands of Palmier. Sharp nearly took it away. Abe's get it to Peed. And she'll drive and score.
Good patience on that drive from Jordan Peed. Taking her time, using the glass.
Again,
You see that pressure, though, Brad.
offense leading to, or defense leading to offense.
And run, run, run. It's just going to wear the Rangers out.
Vianden in the lane. Dell defended that time by Schroeder, and then a foul by Sake. It's going to be 1-1 for the rest of this first half for the Old Apes. Multiple subs in for both teams. Kaya DePaulo, Lydia Mason back in for Logan. Olivia Cooper, Rhea Shaw, Kayla Beglinger in for the Apes.
Jordan Peed up to 7 points now tonight.
Welsh drops in the first free throw. She's up to 5 points.
Timeout Logan here.
Logan will take a timeout. We will keep it here. Keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more. For every room, every decor, and every window. Place your trust in SOS Security. HS Fence has served Wisconsin's commercial and residential fencing needs for the last 18 years. HS Fence, specializing in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. Got 5:29 to go in this first half. Eau Claire Memorial with a 29-8 lead over La Crosse Logan. Abe's jumped out to a 10-0 start, have maintained that lead, also went on a run, an 8-0 run. They had led 18-5 and stretched that out to 26-5. 2-2 at the line for Raina Welsh. And then she will check out, and Meredith Adams will check in. So everyone will get a lot of playing time tonight for the Old A's. Hamilton in the backcourt, hassled there, and then fouled by Cooper.
Yeah, Olivia Cooper just a little late to that. She tried to guess that steal and got there a little late, a little contact.
And when you play a pressure style like Memorial, two things: you got to be well conditioned, and you got to have some depth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because then you can go all out, and if you're tired, well, then somebody else can come in off the bench. Hamilton shuffled the feet. Got a little tangled up with Rhea Shaw, and Shaw may have taken it.
I think Shaw took the worst of that.
Inadvertent forearm right to the nose, and she's chuckling about it. Abe's basketball leading by 22. Adams at the high post. Now Palmier, Beglinger, inside, Adams, a little short. Hamilton the rebound and on the push. She'll take the mid-range shot and she'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
She was close to that line. Let's see if it's for, yep, just two. She was on the line.
Shaw picks up the foul, and she's still kind of trying to shake off that little pop to the nose.
Yeah, that's that one thing. You get in the nose, your eyes just continue to water. And so she's going to come out and see if she can get that under control.
Yeah, if you've played basketball,
it's going to happen.
It happens eventually, and
yep.
yeah, you just get those shots, and yeah, you're right. Your eyes are kind of watering, and it's not like a horrible pain, but it just kind of
Palmier coast to coast.
Keeps you from being able to play the way you normally do. Yeah, boy, Lydia Palmier has got 6 points, and she has just been a factor with her defense and starting the break for the Abes. Mason down low, out to Hamilton. Good closeout by Beglinger. Sprain down low. DePaulo had a decent look. Here's Palmier on the push. Lydia Palmier will take it the whole way. No. Welsh rebound. Put back. No. Then Beglinger gets the held ball.
That'll go back to the Old Abes. Good job by Kayla Beglinger.
Beglinger, the senior, and again, we've seen her this year.
Absolutely.
She contributes. She's out there. She plays hard. Just another player that adds really good depth to this Old Age squad. Inbounds pass. Pede got it blocked, but they're going to say DePaulo got a little bit of the body as well.
Yeah, looked like a good block right there from DePaulo going straight up.
That'll put Jordan Pede on the line. Second foul on DePaulo. Jordan Pede up to 8 points. Came in averaging just over 13.5 per game. Second free throw, no. Welsh the rebound. She'll go to the line. And that's on DePaulo, so that is her third. Picking up 2 fouls on the span of about 10 seconds. With that, Greta Viandens getting set to check back in for the Rangers. Raina Welsh up to 7 points.
And probably just as many rebounds again.
Two of two at the line for Raina Welsh. Ro Woodford in for Jordan Peed. Kaylee Sharp to bring it across for the Rangers. Here's Viandin. Sprain on the drive. Nice strong take to the hoop. Liberty Sprain.
Absolutely. Going to the right side, strong layup.
Palmier to Cooper. Woodford lost her footing and as a result traveled. So the turnover will give it back to the Rangers. Still time in this half for Logan to kind of whittle away at this lead and at least go into the break feeling a little better about what they're doing.
Yeah, I think that's the key, right? Just do some better things offensively, getting some better looks. Then you can talk about it at halftime.
Hamilton over to Viandin. And a foul up top.
That'll go against Beglinger.
It's the 8th team foul on the Abes, so both teams in the bonus. Ashlyn Schroeder back in for the Abes. And at the line, Greta Viandin, the senior. Averages 3 points per game for the Rangers. Two of two at the line for Greta Viandin. Beglinger had a good look. Couldn't quite finish. Hamilton for three.
Nice.
Got it.
Yeah, just pulled up, saw that she had space, and let it fly. Schroeder with a good move inside, didn't get it to go.
Sparks, this is a 7-0 run for Logan.
And she's going to the line.
Hamilton will be back at the line. Almost had a opportunity at a traditional three-point play. So like we talked about, Sparks, this is that time now for Logan to, again, just
feel
maybe
better.
Get within 15.
Absolutely.
Just get it to a more manageable margin, and then you could talk about it at the break and see what you can do to.
I'm sure Coach Warren isn't even going to talk about the score, right? The score is irrelevant right now.
Right.
They just got to find a way to produce some offense. And late in this half now, they've started to figure it out a little bit. They're kind of breaking down the defense, getting better looks. And again, Hamilton's gotten herself a lot more involved. She's up to 8 points, 9 points now in this half, and that's what she's got to do.
Abe's nearly turn it over, but they collect the basketball with Shaw. Schroeder back to Shaw. She'll launch from the arc.
Oh, gets the friendly roll.
Rhea Shaw, as the Abes stretch that lead back out to 20. Shaw's got 7 points.
The Abes take off that full court press, now just in half court.
Mason to Hamilton. Pull-up jumper, that's short. Welsh gets it out to Shaw. Little hesitation dribble. Rhea Shaw, no.
Good little move, though. Nice little hesitation dribble and got by her.
Hamilton is knocked away by Shaw.
Great hustle, yeah, absolutely. Coming from behind for that steal.
Dribble handoff, Jordan Peed. Off the hands of Schroeder. Here comes Sprain. Sprain gets the roll. Well, good push here late first half by the Rangers. Woodford to Peed. Now Schroeder. Driving baseline, and she dragged the pivot foot.
Tough going baseline. It's just you got no place to go when you bury yourself like that.
And you could just tell the look on Brandon Fanning's face. All right, you're up 18, just about to head into halftime, but This has not exactly been a clinic by the Abes these last couple 3 minutes.
Yeah, sloppy here late. Just, again, not taking care of the basketball. And when they have had good shots, they just haven't made them.
Hamilton had a good look. Here's Palmier on the push. Ahead to Woodford for the finish.
Again, Palmier running the break. She's had a great first half.
First bucket for Aurora Woodford. Sharp hassle
Great
by
defense.
Palmier, and they're going to get Lydia Palmier on the foul. Just one reach too many.
Yeah, and one of the Logan's girls, she's got a little bit of an asthma issue, I would say, because she is just gassed here, trying to get a sub in for her.
Yeah, it's Liberty's sprain, and she's, again, you certainly wish her the best. She just probably just needs a little time.
Absolutely. Again, the tempo has just increased here the last 2-3 minutes, up and down both teams.
.8 seconds remaining. Kaylee Sharp looking for her first point of the game. The senior guard comes in averaging just under 4 per game. 1 of 2 from the line. 45 seconds to go. Abes by 19. Jordan Peed looking inside, clears it up top to Graham. Graham on the drive, loose ball picked up by Welsh. She kind of just threw the ball at the basket, got it blocked.
Yeah, she was pivoting, but it had a player trapped her on the leg, so she couldn't go anywhere. And like you said, she heard the whistle and just kind of threw it up there to see if she could get a shooting foul. But
and
either way, she's
either
getting two.
way, yeah, because they're in the double bonus now,
Yeah.
as each team is up to 10 personal fouls this half. Good touch by Welsh. She's up to 9 points.
She's a good free throw shooter, which is beneficial for as many times as she gets to the line inside there.
2 of 2, Raina Welsh. 42-21. The Abes have doubled up Lacrosse Logan. Rangers, some time to finish this half strong. And credit Logan for not packing it in, and they're going to get a turnover on Logan. Is once again that defensive ball pressure by Memorial. It really has been the story of this first half.
We'll see here if Coach Fanning wants to set up for just one shot here in half. Looks like he will.
Shaw brings it across, guarded by Sharp. Sharp, Jordan Peed, three-pointer, rims out. Back
Shot
tap.
that a little too early, yeah.
Here's Vianden. Oh, they're going to wave it off. They're going to wave it off on the travel.
I did not see that. I will be honest. I did not see that travel. And she would have counted.
Abes at the half, leading Lacrosse Logan 42-21. You can get Culligan water for just $9.95 per month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. We are at the half here at the Eagles Nest. Eau Claire Memorial leading Lacrosse Logan 42-21. We'll take an extended break. We keep it right here on Zaleski Sports. We'll have second half action coming up right after this.
Just when it seems life is smooth sailing, life happens. When it does, let Potter Agency help make all your insurance arrangements a breeze. Potter Agency is a local agency and will work to save you money. We have the best selection of insurance company products, and our dedicated agents will tailor your coverage to your needs. Give us a call or check out our website. When life is a little choppy, let Potter Agency help guide you to smoother waters.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Blue Northern Distributing of Eau Claire, Wisconsin is a local family-owned business and has been distributing products in western Wisconsin for over 20 years. Our friendly truck drivers are extensively trained to be the best in the industry.
Because it's a really good family-oriented company.
Blue Northern distributes milk and dairy products to many schools and businesses. Right now, we are seeking qualified Class A truck drivers to join our fleet. Apply today at BlueNorthernDistributing.com.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
We are back at the Eagles Nest, Eau Claire Memorial High School. The Old Abe's leading La Crosse Logan in this non-conference girls basketball game. 42-21 is your score. Bob Bredovich and Dave Sparger here from the Eagles Nest. Memorial began the game on a 10-0 run and really has not looked back. Their pressure defense forcing turnovers, leading to some layups and numbers opportunities. Give Logan some credit, battling hard and went on a pretty nice run there toward the end of the half. Actually outscored Memorial 10-8, but it was a stretch that showed some good fight. And again, Logan has had one player dealing with what appeared to be an asthma type issue, but she's back in the court. Liberty Sprain we're speaking of. They also had Emerson Harsey, a reserve guard, go down with an apparent right leg injury. We have not seen her back, so we certainly wish her the best. But the Abes have done what they've needed to do tonight, Sparks.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, you said it, as their pressure defense has just led into transition baskets. They've had a ton of fast breaks and have been able to complete most of those tonight. So, again, the Rangers have to put up with that tough person-to-person defense.
Here's Sprain with the basketball, guarded by Rhea Welsh. They go up top to Sharp.
Old Abe's coming out showing that 1-3-1 zone they like to use on occasion.
Yeah, there's a steal. Here comes Schroeder, the kick out. Palmier, open look. Got it.
Pretty.
Extra pass that time by Rhea Shaw. Could have let it fly, but instead passed up a good shot for a great shot.
Here's that half-court trap.
24, and there's a steal. Shaw's got it.
Over to Schroeder.
Layup good.
Great look for Shaw again.
Ashlyn Schroeder, her first bucket of the night. Near steal by Shaw. Abe's pulled that full court pressure off in the latter part of that first half. They've got it back on now.
Yeah, Coach Fanning likes to use this to start the second half just to get their legs going again. Just again to get up tempo, make sure the girls are in the game defensively, going full speed. A short time, he'll take it off again.
Foul committed by Schroeder. That's her second foul.
Showing that 1-3-1 again.
Inbounds to DePaulo. Hamilton. Good look, just a little strong. Palmier the rebound. Palmier in the corner to Pete, passes on the three, takes it inside, dumps it down to Reno Welsh for two. Wow, unselfish basketball there by the Abes.
Yeah, Pete with a no-look to the corner, with Palmier with a no-look to the corner, and then Pete drops it off to Welsh right there on the block.
Yeah, Palmier could have taken the shot in the paint. Instead, gave it up to Pete, who could have launched from distance. Instead, she drove into the lane and had an easy dump down to Welsh. Another steal for the Abes. Here comes Palmier. Bounce pass. Schroeder for the bucket.
Boy, Lydia Palmier has just been outstanding running the break tonight. She's got to be in double digits for assists.
A 9-0 run to start the second half for the Abes. And another steal.
Abes are running this 1-3-1 zone, but they are definitely trapping out of it.
Palmier on the push. Two more for Memorial. On an 11-0 run. Lydia Palmier up to 11 points. Logan almost turned it over again. Here's DePaulo. Vianden, her pass picked off by Shaw. Rhea Shaw, no, can't finish.
And I think Coach Warren was about to burn a timeout there if that one goes down.
Tip ball and a steal. Logan gets it right back.
Yeah.
Numbers now for the Rangers. Tough shot inside by Sprain. And DePaulo, good second effort.
Yeah, good effort, DePaulo right there, going over Welsh for the two.
Schroeder open behind the arc. That's not really her game. Pete inside Welsh. Spin move for two.
Nice quick move inside. And
Rena
there's
Welsh
that timeout.
Has 13 points. Abes on top 55-23. At Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, whether you are a professional athlete, weekend warrior, or simply have an aching joint, rest assured that you will receive unsurpassed care delivered with compassion and respect when you need it most. Visit the sports medical experts at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. And enjoy the benefits of business banking at Security Financial Bank with several options to fit your business. Learn more about business banking at sfbank.com. Well, Memorial, whatever was said in the locker room at halftime, they came out and just,
there's no let-up.
Clamping down on the pressure and they're forcing turnovers, running the fast break, getting layups, getting good looks. Yeah. Lots of extra passes, and they've taken a 42-21 halftime lead and made it 55-23.
Yeah, Coach Fanning always likes to come out that second half, doesn't matter what the score is, and pick up full court. And he did that for about a minute and a half, and then he fell back into that 1-3-1 trapping zone. And, boy, they've just run that to perfection. You got Schroeder up top, who's tall, long, and is getting her hands into everything. And then the backside's anticipating all those extra passes, those skip passes, and they're just picking them off as they're going.
DePaulo bounce pass inside. Palmier got a hand in there.
That'll be a jump
on
ball.
the floor. A held ball, and the Abes will have the possession.
But again, the Abes with their hands in the passing lane, tipping and deflecting a lot.
Palmier to Pede. Now Schroeder.
And now Logan has gone back into a zone.
Pede and Schroeder playing catch. Schroeder will try from distance. It's off the hand of Olivia Sake, so the Abes will keep it. Schroeder has it knocked away. Here's Hamilton. They've got numbers. Taking it strong to the bucket, Kaylee Sharp. Won't get the roll, but she'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, that foul is on Graham right there, coming from behind as she's about to take that shot. But again, good look right there as the Logan actually had a chance to break out with that one. Get a good attempt at.
First free throw good for Kaylee Sharp. She's up to 2 points tonight.
Aurora Woodford checking in.
Second opportunity for Sharp, the senior. That one short, then it caught the end line, so Memorial will get the possession leading by 31. Palmier gets the offense going over to Pede, back to Palmier.
Old Abe's get a chance to work on their zone attack now, which is actually something that, you know, in a game like this, you'd love that opportunity to work on things. And, you know, they brought out the 1-3-1, which they haven't used much, and now all of a sudden they get to work on their zone attack offensively.
Pede with a nice cutting Jordan Pede, who hits the turnaround.
Yeah, you hit that short corner down there, and all of a sudden you flash, and there was Pede flashing to it. Gets the bunny.
Jordan Pede up to 10 points. Hamilton, long distance three.
Out. Woodford looking for Palmier for that outlet.
Palmier, the kick out. Pede, three-pointer, got it. Jordan Pede reigns in the three. She's up to 13 points. Yeah, you go back to that zone. We've seen teams, we saw River Falls early in the season throw a zone at Memorial, and with it, the Wildcats. Here's Hamilton, nice take to the hoop. But we saw River Falls throw that zone against the Abes, and then the Abes throw it away. And Memorial in that game against River Falls really didn't attack the zone the way that Coach Fanning and the staff wants the team to do. So, yeah, I think getting an opportunity in a game like this to run your zone offense, I think that's going to help the Abes down the road. Steal by Jordan Pede. Lefty layup is good. Jordan Pede now has 15 points.
15 for her, and Welsh has 13. The two leading scorers showing out tonight again.
And off the hands of Emma Bacon,
Yeah, great job.
Checked in.
Cora Graham did a great job there, flashing to the ball, put her hand in the passing lane, and it tipped off the Ranger because I don't think she really saw it coming to her.
And among the subs in for the Abes is number 2, Olivia Cooper, who's the three-point shooter on this team. You'd imagine she would get some looks against this 2-3 zone defense.
Yeah, just flatten that zone out a little bit, and she'll get some looks, no doubt about it.
Swings to Shaw. Now Cooper again up top. Shaw on the drive. Out to Cooper. She'll launch and hit.
There you go. Drive and dish. Great job by Shaw. Cooper's got to feel better now. She's be able to knock a couple down tonight. That'll definitely help for her.
Abe's extending that lead. Just a suffocating defense here in this second half. They get a hand on another one.
Oh, Woodford saw that one coming. She thought she had one.
DePaulo into the lane, knocked away by Schroeder. Schroeder will take it herself for the bucket.
She is so tough on the top of that 1-3-1. Just long and lean and just
and
so
athletic
Oh.
and anticipates the passes. Yeah, always nice to play that 1-3-1. If you get a tall, athletic player at the point. DePaulo, nice move
Nice
inside.
reverse layup.
Kaya DePaulo now has 6 points. Welsh inside, creating some
space was right.
Yep.
Yeah. Got fouled from behind, so she'll shoot too.
Marina Welsh with 13 points. Averages 13.4 a game. 4 fouls now on Kaya DePaulo.
Well, the advantage the Rangers have for the second half is they can start using some of those JV kids. And that's exactly what they've done now. There's 2 in the game right now. You know, you get 2 halves, but you get 3 in the night. So once they got to the second half, now they can get a few more players in the game.
Lily Detweiler, freshman guard, checks in for the Rangers. 2 of 2 for Welsh. She's up to 15 points, and she'll get a rest. Kayla Beglinger checking in for the Abes. She'll get Ashlyn Schroeder.
Looks like the old Abs are getting out of that 1-3-1 zone now.
Yep, they're going to go straight up now on defense. DePaulo. Up top to Detweiler, near side, Bacon. Over to DePaulo. Good look on the baseline for DePaulo. Hoop wouldn't have it. Rhea Shaw on the push. Well, she'll slow it down. Cooper, corner 3. Rims out. DePaulo pulls down the rebound and gets fouled by Meredith Adams.
There, yep.
Third team foul this half on the Abes. First on Meredith Adams.
Maybe just a quick trigger that time for Olivia Cooper down there. I'd like to see that ball maybe get swung and come back to her, because that was just a one pass and shot right there.
DePaulo on the drive. Floater, no. Gets her offensive rebound. Second attempt, no good. Abes pulled down the rebound in traffic with Woodford. Now Shaw. Bounce pass. Beglinger. She will head to the line.
Kayla Beglinger, nice job getting to that weak side block and a good pass from Shaw. She'll draw the foul.
So Kayla Beglinger, 5'11 senior. Get a couple attempts from the free throw line. Aaliyah Hamilton back in for Logan along with Kaylee Sharp. Lydia Palmier back in for Memorial. Hamilton saves it inbounds. Into the front court. Goes Bacon. Hamilton again.
Nice
Into the
move.
lane, into the bucket. Count it. And the foul.
Nice little cross over the top, takes in the lane, little running jumper and draws the foul. Hamilton has shown some good things tonight for the Rangers.
Yeah, very athletic, smooth player. Kind of the focal point of what the Rangers bring to the table. But a solid player to build around. And completes the traditional three-point play.
Yeah, she's up to 14 points tonight.
Yeah, she has been solid. Palmier up top, Beglinger now. Rangers stay in that zone. Cooper well behind the arc, now Palmier. It's more of a sagging zone defense.
Yeah,
here,
there's that
Sparks.
short corner, and then the dive from the top. Palmier just couldn't quite handle that pass. Good little bounce pass entry into her, though.
Yeah, it was a good idea. Just couldn't quite track down that bounce pass. Which is the right pass to throw when you're in traffic like that. Vianden back up top to Hamilton. Now on the near side, Sharp. Detweiler. She gets fouled by Beglinger. That'll be the 6th team foul on the A's.
Fourth on her.
Beglinger has 4 fouls. Inbounds to Sharp. Far side, Hamilton. Guarded by Palmier. Back out to Bacon. Detweiler gives it up. Vianden, jumper good. Greta Vianden. Rangers on a 5-0 run now. The margin is 36.
Yeah, the old A's only have 1 starter on the floor right now. Good move.
Adams in traffic.
Couldn't get it up there strong enough.
Vianden with the block. Detweiler in the lane. Kind of a no-look bounce pass to Bacon. On the drive, Sharp.
Jump ball.
Yeah, they're going to call it a held ball. Yeah, good defense there by the A's.
Yeah, Beglinger thought she picked up her 5th, but fortunately gets the jump ball call, and so she'll get out with just 4 fouls here. Woodford back in.
Kaylee Sharp to throw it in for the Rangers. Here's Sharp. Near side they go to Bacon. Bounce pass, Hamilton. Rangers will reset. Vianden on the wing, gets into the lane, gets it blocked, gets it back. Sharp mid-range jumper, no, and Cooper pulls down the rebound. 7:45 to go, second half. Abe's double-digit lead. And loop it up top to Cooper. Rangers staying in that zone. Adams on the baseline, gets it knocked away by Vianden. Raina Welch back in for Memorial. Kaya DePaulo and Olivia Sake checking in for Logan. Olivia Cooper will throw it in for Memorial. Palmier up top. Near side is Woodford. Back to Palmier, and the A's will reset. Palmier into the lane. Welsh going baseline. They clear it. Cooper, 3. It's no good. Welsh, offensive rebound and the putback.
Good ball movement at that time by the old A's. Like you said, the extra pass, found Cooper wide open for that 3, but Welsh got the weak side board and put it back.
Raina Welsh up to 17 points. Here's Hamilton.
Oh, good job, Hamilton. She's feeling it in the second half.
Answers.
Yeah, she's been really good this second half with scoring.
Long 2-pointer for Hamilton. She's up to 16 points.
Yeah,
Here
unfortunately.
to Welsh. Here's a look. Graham from distance. Hamilton's just going to let that one go out of bounds.
Yeah, unfortunately for Hamilton, she's really the only one who's a true scorer. You look up on the scoreboard, and there's only one other person that has 2 points. Everybody else has 0 right now on the floor, so it's all Hamilton right now.
Again, this is a Rangers team that came to Eau Claire tonight down 2 players in their rotation, 2 reserves that get a fair amount of playing time, that aren't able to go tonight. On top of that, they also lost Emerson Harsey, who sees quite a bit of playing time, to an apparent leg injury in the first half. So trying to make do with what they have. Near steal by the Abes, winds up in Hamilton's hands, clears it over to Sharp. Sharp, baseline drive, reverse, no. Cooper up ahead to Graham, back to Cooper. Graham from distance, it rims out. Adams, rebound, bucket.
There's a good putback by Adams. She's had so many rebounds. She works hard in there. That time she was able to finish.
Detweiler up top, over to Hamilton. 5:45 left in this one.
Again, it looks like Logan's going to get some more of those JV players some minutes here on varsity. Good experience for them, at least.
DePaulo can't quite get the roll. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Logan.
Good move there by DePaulo. Just didn't get it to go.
Gabriella Raymer, who wears number 20, into the game. Also in, Kenna Streak, who wears number 23. Cooper and Graham playing catch on that far side. Now Beglinger.
Good cut. Oh!
Tried to get it inside to Cora Graham.
Yeah, she couldn't handle the pass. That was a good look. Would have been a nice, easy bucket for Graham. She hangs on to that one.
I think the Abes are going to try to get something set up for Kayla Beglinger because she's the only one who is yet to get into the scoring column. There's contact in the lane. They're going to get an offensive foul on Detweiler as Aurora Woodford held her ground there. Second foul on Detweiler. Under 5 minutes to go. Cooper up top. Over to Graham. Woodford on the baseline, trying to get it to a cutting Meredith Adams.
Yeah, good look inside, right? That short corner again. Look for somebody diving towards the hoop. Old Abe's just been showing nice patience against that zone.
Woodford to throw it in for the Abes. Near corner, Beglinger, 3, it rims out.
Oh, she thought she had that one.
If she had followed her shot.
She was heading the other way.
She would have had about a 10. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what the shooters like to do.
That Kerr release, like it's going. I'm heading the other way.
It looked so good, and boy, the bench was ready to erupt.
Yeah, they were ready, weren't they?
It was a good look. This wouldn't go down. Detweiler on the drive. Gets it out. Streak.
Oh, good blow.
Blocked, but fouled by Cora Graham.
Yeah, look call body. It was a good block up top, but a little too much underneath.
So Kenna Streak, the sophomore, at the line. Not underclassmen on the floor for Logan, but you said it, Sparks. This is really valuable experience. Just getting that court time, getting used to playing at the varsity level. And there's just no way you can replicate that in a practice.
No. You know, and again, Logan's gone to their bench, getting some of their JV kids in. Well, they're playing against varsity competition. You know, the old Abes go 10 deep. This just happens to be their second 5 that are on the floor. And again, it's going to be good experience both ways.
Abes get it up top to Graham. Beglinger. Woodford, they go inside. A kick out. Cooper for 3. That one a little too strong. Under 4 minutes to go now.
Good ball movement, though, and a good look. Cooper wide open there in the corner as they swung it that time to get the extra look.
Detweiler on the drive. Nice bounce pass. He just couldn't finish that one.
Good box out by Woodford.
It's a good look. Gabriella Raymer had a good look on the baseline and just overshot it just a bit. Ames basketball up by 38. Lead was 21 at the break. Nice high-low feed and the finish, Meredith Adams.
Great movement from both of them. Graham up top, like you said. High-low back down to Adams. Pretty.
Can't do it better than that.
And a great opportunity for the Old Ames to, like you said, work on those things.
Ames with another turnover. Cooper inside. Beglinger.
Oh,
wouldn't get the shot to drop.
Yeah, good patience by Beglinger. She caught it, kind of came to a jump stop and gathered herself for the shot at least. There's your high-low again.
Nice bounce pass.
First time it
Beglinger
works.
to Adams. 2 straight buckets. Meredith Adams, she's up to 8 points. Yeah, with that, Logan is going to take a timeout. Castle Insurance, based in Eau Claire, is your local independent insurance provider. By being an independent insurance agency, they represent many of the finest companies in the industry to get you the coverage that's right for you. For all your insurance needs, you can depend on Castle Insurance. And with that, we'll step aside for the next 30 seconds. Back with the finish of this one on Zaleski Sports.
Security needs to be at the top of the list when it comes to your family, home, and lifestyle. Our focus is providing your family with peace of mind by offering state-of-the-art systems that blend convenience and security into one. It all starts with our security system, which lets you add control of lights, door locks, thermostats, and more. You can control all of them with your touchscreen keypad or your mobile phone. With this state-of-the-art system, home control can be adjusted to your lifestyle automatically.
It's state-of-the-art security that fits into your lifestyle and your life. Give us a call today to learn more.
2:41 remaining in this one. Eau Claire Memorial up big on Lacrosse Logan. Eau Claire Memorial boys basketball tonight. Key game in the Big Rivers Conference. Pair of unbeatens going at it in River Falls, and it's the Old Ames leading the Wildcats 50-40. Memorial boys hockey back home tonight after a win last night over Rice Lake. Memorial leading Nina Hortonville Menasha 3-1. So good night for the Old Ames. Tip pass and a steal. Knocked out of bounds. The Ames will keep it. Logan wondering about that call.
Yeah, that one got slapped straight down, went off the legs of Beglinger. So he just happened to miss that call.
Ames with the ball and a 77-35 lead. Adams on the baseline. Near steal by the Rangers, and they commit the foul. Emma Bacon picks up that foul. Ames will keep the basketball. Good ball movement by the Ames. Open look. For Graham, couldn't get it to go. Beglinger will go to the line. So Kayla Beglinger, a chance to get into the scoring column and get every single one of the 10 Old Ames into the scorebook. Well, she's in the scorebook. She's got 4 fouls. She's got a bunch of rebounds, too.
She's trying to crack that
that's
scoring
the
column.
Official jinx, or the announcer jinx, I should say.
And we do have running clock due to the point spread. Oh,
just
good
can't
rebound.
Get it to go.
Oh, great dish.
Meredith Adams into double figures.
Great job by Graham on the rebound. Drops it off to Adams. You're right, Adams now with 10.
Yeah, she just gives him that post depth And she'll be an important piece as the season goes on. It's a look from outside by Bacon. It's knocked out of bounds. Rangers will keep it. Clock continues to tick down here. Knocked away by Cooper. Picked up by the Abes. Beglinger gets it to Cooper. Hassled in the backcourt.
Cooper's trying to run this out.
This thing out.
Yeah.
And she does. This one is a final. Eau Claire Memorial wins at 79-35. With the win, the Abes improve to 7-1 overall. They will be back in action Tuesday. They return to Big Rivers Conference play when they head to New Richmond. Lacrosse Logan, with the loss, drops to 2-5 overall. Logan has a home game on Tuesday when they host Mississippi Valley Conference rival Onalaska. The Dolman Insurance Agency provides business, home, auto, and farm insurance throughout the Chippewa Valley. Contact Eric Knutson in Elk Mound or Wayne Dolman in Eau Claire. Dolman Insurance. Come for the rates, stay for the service. Sparks, Memorial started out on a 10-0 run. They started the second half on an 11-0 run, and they did what they needed to do tonight, took care of business, and they win this one going away.
Yeah, and exactly right. Again, defense leads their offense, and that's what they did. They created so many turnovers, so many fast breaks due to that tough defense that they run, and just created so many layups and easy bunnies. And like you said, both halves, they jumped out early. And then the good thing that tonight also was they were able to knock down some threes. And that's what Coach Fanning was hoping to see tonight. And, again, Olivia Cooper knocked down a couple, and that's important for her, to be able to do those kind of things down the road here. And, again, just a well-balanced attack by Memorial. Several kids in double figures, and they just distributed the ball so well tonight. Just an overall, they just outmatched the Logan Rangers tonight.
Coming up next, the postgame show brought to you by Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Rely on the experience of our sports medicine team when you experience any sports-related injury or issue. You can count on proper diagnosis and customized treatment plan to meet your goals. Their orthopedic surgeons and our athletic trainers serve your athlete in Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, in western Wisconsin. That's coming up next on Zaleski Sports.
Hip impingement and hip labral tears are common causes of hip and groin pain and are often the result of repetitive use from crouching sports or trauma. Today, we are visiting Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Dr. Carlson, a partner with Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, is in the forefront of using a newer procedure called hip arthroscopy, which allows minimally invasive access to a joint and treatments to problems never addressed before. Using hip arthroscopy, Dr. Carlson is able to repair tissue without dislocating the hip and without replacing it.
Hip arthroscopy is where a surgeon takes a camera on the end of a long wand, which we call a scope, and through a small poke hole incision in your skin, delivers that scope into a joint. In this particular case, we're talking about hip arthroscopy, where that scope would be put in the hip joint. The hip joint first has to be dislocated or the ball and socket pulled apart. When that's pulled apart, we can access the joint and look around and do the work we're talking about doing. Once inside the joint, through other portals, we call them, those poke holes that we use to access the joint, we can use other instruments, again on the end of a long wand, to perform the work inside the joint. Things like repairing the cartilage rim of the socket, called the labrum, fixing cartilage defects or problems on the head of the ball or the lining of the socket, repairing tissue around the hip, such as ligaments or capsule, repairing tendons that attach to the hip, or releasing them if need be, depending on the particular problem.
Dr. Carlson's goal is to eliminate the segment of untreated patients or patients with delayed treatment who have curable hip pathology, educating potential patients and their providers that these symptoms are not things they need to live with, or that they are not from their back or groin pulls or early arthritis. Few orthopedic surgeons are operating on hips through a scope because it is a newer and technically difficult surgery. Therefore, certain diagnoses may be missed by physicians not familiar with these newer treatment options.
Patients I see with hip joint pain that can be fixed and not just replaced can range from their mid-teens or younger teens to 50, 60 years old. In the past, patients who had labral tears in their hip were told that they may have some pre-arthritis or an early arthritic problem. They may be told that they were just prone to frequent groin pulls in the sport of their choice. And taking some time away from their sport, they may sometimes be able to return to the sport with just continued pain. And fortunately now, with our knowledge of the concept of labral tears and our ability to treat that problem, we can take people who are otherwise just waiting 20 years to undergo a hip replacement, or just feeling that they can't ever participate in that activity because they'll just keep getting groin pulls. We can take that person, we can make them better, we can fix their problem, we can bring them back to their sport, and allow them to continue to develop as an athlete or as a worker or whatever particular activity they're trying to do where that hip was affecting them.
Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been committed to the healthcare needs of patients in western Wisconsin for over 45 years. Their success and reputation as an outstanding orthopedic clinic can be attributed to the teamwork of their friendly, knowledgeable physicians and staff.
Here at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we have 12 partners: orthopedics, neurosurgery, non-operative spine, and foot and ankle. We really pride ourselves in listening closely to the patients and hearing what they're saying, spending a lot of time engaging in the conversation of what is really bothering that person.
After meeting with the patient, Dr. Carlson determined that his difficulties had all been related to painful hip impingement.
It was incredibly important for me to meet with a doctor that understood sports and athletics and kind of just how I wanted to continue that lifestyle instead of just kind of shutting it down. So meeting with someone like Dr. Carlson was incredibly important to me because he understood how I still wanted to be active after a surgery and still wanted to maintain my daily lifestyle.
While visiting with Dr. Carlson, we learned that he grew up skiing and continues to ski competitively across the country and also enjoys hunting, fishing, and hiking. He is passionate that his patients' goals are his goals. Whether it is getting them back to playing with their kids, working aggressively, or competing in sports, his patients are more active and enjoy their lives.
When I see those people so happy with themselves, so happy with their decision to have this fixed or to go through this process, as scary as it sometimes is, if you don't know what's on the other side, it's so satisfying for me.
All right, welcome back to the Eagles Nest here at Eau Claire Memorial. The Abes defeat Lacrosse Logan 79-35. Raina Welsh, Jordan P. joining me. Raina, 18 points, Jordan, 15 points. Balanced scoring up and down the lineup. This is one of those games. I think you guys realized you had an advantage early on, but it seemed like you guys really took care of business at the start of each half. How did you guys get that done?
I think really, kind of like you said, had an advantage and just focusing on our game. Kind of came off a rough game against North on Tuesday, so I think we all really wanted to bounce back hard from that, so just keeping high intensity throughout it really helped.
Jordan, pick up on that a little bit because it's North. You know what you're going to get. It's a battle, and they played you guys tough. But to be able to come away with the win on that one, get a couple days to get back to practice and group, and it just seemed like you guys were really kind of focused tonight against the Logan team that was a little shorthanded.
Yeah, I think it's been a long stretch with a lot of intense games, so to come off of North with a win and then to have some rest and some really focused practice and then to come out here and have intensity and have energy to start both halves, I think that really helped us pull out a win tonight.
Now you go back to Big Rivers Conference play. You go to New Richmond on Tuesday. What's going to be important between now and then?
I think, like Jordan said, we came off a big stretch, so I think getting our rest in and then coming back hard on Monday and Sunday, but coming back hard and really just being locked in when we do come back and giving it our all when we come back on Tuesday.
Okay, Coach Fanning is waiting patiently, so we're going to bring him in now. Don't run away too far because you get to be in the highlight house again. You know how that goes.
Oh, yeah.
So let's bring Coach Fanning in now. Coach, congratulations. You know, one of these games, and I was talking to Raina and Jordan about it, I mean, when you're playing North, there's so much energy and emotion and all that. Little different story tonight, but it seemed like you guys came out of the locker room both in the first half and the second half and really locked down defensively. Defense turned to offense, and the focus was there. Did you see that as well?
Yeah, we had a 3 games in 6-day stretch, right? And so I thought the kids were a little mentally fatigued on Tuesday. So tonight it was good. We talked about holding the standard the entire time, and I thought the kids really bought into that, and we got better tonight.
And playing the style that you do, you like to press, you like to force turnover, you play a pressure defense. To be able to go 5 deep off your bench, that's a luxury for a lot of high school girls coaches.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some nights where the bench has been kind of light, right, or the minutes have been kind of light for those kids, but I thought they've been staying ready. They've been working really hard in practice, so for us to be able to give them an opportunity, and I thought they did a lot of really nice things for us tonight, so we can continue to grow that as the season goes on.
You go back to conference play Tuesday. It's a road trip to New Richmond. What are you guys going to focus on between now and then?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to continue to grow and get better. We got 3 games here before Christmas break. Every one of those is going to have kind of a different test, so for us, we can't have nights where we're regressing, right? If we want to be in the position where we'd like to be, right, with conference and in sectionals, like we really have to, we can't waste any practices. Like we have to have growth all the time.
All right, Brandon Frenning, enjoy this one. We'll see you down the road. All right, so the Old Abes, with the win, improved to 7-1 overall. For my color commentator, Dave Sparger, I'm Bob Bradovich saying good night from the Eagles Nest at Eau Claire Memorial High School.
I'm Raina Welch.
And I'm Jordan Peed.
And we're in the house.